When you think of your insurance needs, think Yates Insurance and Real Estate. The Yates family has been meeting the insurance needs of Georgia residents for more than 50 years. At Yates Insurance, we provide insurance for logging, log haulers, logging equipment, chippers, and sawmills, including portable sawmills. Yates Insurance can assist you in your personal and commercial insurance too. Mandy Smith, Allison Clark, or any of Yates' friendly and knowledgeable staff will make sure that you're covered for everything. When you think of your insurance needs, think Yates Insurance and Real Estate. For more than 50 years, your satisfaction has been our #1 priority. Yates Insurance and Real Estate, located at 2030 Veterans Boulevard across from Dublin Mall. Call 272-1525, 272-1525 for Yates Insurance and Real Estate.
And welcome to the Shamrock Bowl for the Region 1 state playoff matchup between your Dublin Fighting Irish and your Early County Bobcats. Irish and Bobcats meeting out at midfield for the coin toss. Captains Ramella Height, Jaquez Evans, Ty McCray, Senior Captain Defensive Jalen Carter. Light misting rain here at the Shamrock Bowl. It's been all day long. Temperature about the same it was last week. 53 degrees with a northeast wind out of about 3.
This game reminds me a lot of the 2002 game when we played up at Mary Persons. It was raining, it was cold.
Bringing in my color and that analyst tonight, Crather Nelson, away out of town this weekend on a wedding. Bringing in the color analyst, school board member, Nelson the Fourth. Glad to have you up in the booth tonight, Nelson. Glad we're not on top of that press box in that 50-degree weather with rain.
Oh man, yeah, this is nice. We got heat up here, the press box. We're out of the rain. So we don't have anything to worry about except for a Dublin win tonight.
That's what we're looking for. Thank you to TV35, the Dublin High administration, for putting us down here in this weather-insulated booth down here tonight with radio play-by-play guys. Brent Tanner, our statistician, up here to my left. Ray Harwell, Bill Beckham to my right, and Johnny Payne, your play-by-play announcer, far right. Early County coming out late. Dublin already on the field, ready to go. Round 1 region matchup. The winner of this game will face, I think, Nelson, the Model Bremen winner, possibly?
The winner of Model and Bremen, that's right. And the last time we have matched up with Early County, I believe, was in 1993, if my memory is correct, and Early County was victorious.
I don't remember playing them.
So we are 0-1 against the Early County Bobcats.
They're coming in here with a 5-5 record, averaging 25 points a game.
Don't let that 5-5 record fool you, though. They play in a very tough region.
Now, who have they lost to?
They've lost to Thomas County Central. They've lost to Uvalde, Alabama. They've lost to Brooks County, Fitzgerald, and the region champion out of Region 1, Thomasville. So they've played a very, very tough schedule.
Dublin 9-1 with the only loss coming last week to Washington County, who's in the playoffs tonight against, I believe, Brooks down in South Georgia, right?
Yes, Brooks County.
Irish set to tee it up. Looks like John Potter is going to kick for the Irish. Back deep is Ladarius Caesar, and Montrevious George. Ball goes into the end zone.
It's going to be a touchback.
And Early County will be 1st and 10 back at the 20-yard line. It really helped having Jaquez Evans. Well, Potter with a good kick right there. I was going to almost say Evans, but I see Potter did kick that ball off. Hit about the 5-yard line and just bounded on into the end zone.
We have to have a really big night out of our special teams tonight. They've been lacking. Snap to the quarterback. Tackle by Jaquez Evans, a flag on the play.
Already a flag. Some changes in the defensive lineup for the Irish tonight too. With Gabe Guyton being out with an injury, we're starting JT Wright back there, sophomore, as a strong corner.
Now it's going to be a holding call on Early County. That's going to back them up 10 yards.
Ball's back on about the 8-yard line, looks like, doesn't it, Nelly?
Yeah, look for another really key defensive change the Irish have made this week. We are putting Jaquez Evans at defensive end. He just had a big hit on the quarterback.
Asher would have pitched to the right. Looked like Arshawn James in there on the tackle there for the Irish.
Jaquez Evans has been playing linebacker all season for the Irish. And I think Monday of this week, we moved him to defensive end. That's where he played last year.
2nd and 16, quarterback back, a little dump off over the middle. And he's going to be out for a 1st down.
He got up to about the 38-yard line on that.
Pass out to Montrevious George, senior wide receiver.
I just spoke to the defensive coordinator for the Irish, Nick Collins. He said this is a spread team. They're going to spread you out, run screens. They have a lot of formations.
Asher back with Jacarian Davis behind him as a running back. Davis gets the ball up the middle. Good run. Saving tackle there again by, looks like Marcus Adams.
Early County's moving the ball on the Irish.
Still a light misting rain out here over the Shamrock Bowl. They say it's not going to stop all game long, so it's going to be tough for both sides, special team wise. Center quarterback snaps will be vitally important tonight. Got a flag on the play. I'm not sure if the Irish were drawn or jumped.
It's going to be against Early County. Like the center moved the ball just a little bit.
Khalil White was pointing strongly there at Early County, saying he jumped, and he was right. Asher White, senior quarterback for Early County, had a really good season this year. Throws the ball well and runs the ball well. Spread out, we've got five wideouts.
Hand off to the running back. Nowhere to go. Marcus Adams.
Adams came up again from his back position and made a strong tackle, about his 3rd tackle of the game. Looks like he's ready to go tonight, Nelson.
Yeah, he always plays with a lot of emotion.
Full motor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second and 20 on that stop.
Big loss.
Hand off to the running back inside. Looks like that tackle was made by 74 Barrett Wadley.
Yeah. Middle of that Irish defense ate him up right there.
Wadley, 6'2", 250 senior left tackle.
This is not good. Not a good sign. We got number 3, Romello Height, coming off of like a shoulder injury. He had shoulder surgery in the off season, and he wears a brace on that shoulder, and looked like it got aggravated a little bit on that play.
He's over the sideline. The trainer's not on him yet. Flag on the play. Almost picked off by Marquavian Ashley back here.
Really good coverage by the Irish secondary right there.
Preliminary signal is a penalty against Early County, which is going to be declined. It's going to make it 4th down and 16, looks like. Or
4th and, yeah.
4th and a long 16.
I would expect Early to punt this.
They're not in 4-down territory here right now. And I've noticed also with Gabe Guyton being out our punt returner, we've put all-purpose back Jaquez Evans back to receive the punt.
Now, I have not seen that in practice very much, but Jaquez can do everything. So
you'll see Jaquez or JT Wright out there.
Pretty good punt.
Wise move. He just lets it roll down to about the 16-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Irish, 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Jeff Shepard here at Roach Farm and Garden. Deer season is here. Come to see us at Roach Farm and Garden. We got all your deer hunt necessities. We carry 5-way, 3-way, Harvest Advantage, iron clay peas, wheats and oats, daikon radishes, a bruiser rye, and big boss rye, buck forage and annual rye. We will make your food plots look right. We have all your supplies of deer feed, 17 and 24% protein, QDM and 4S. We even carry 4S draw in the block and bags. And when you get that deer, we've got something to cook him with, from grills to griddles to your deep fryers. You want clothes? We got a full line of Georgia Boot, Rocky Boot, and all the Carhartt that you could need. And for your pelletized grill, we have any flavor you need. We have ladder stands by Millennium and Amerstep, replacement seats, protein blocks, salt blocks, and attractants, and a full line of coolers. And don't forget to pick your supply up of Voodoo while you're in there. It's at the counter. Don't forget, everything you need for deer season is right here at Roach Farm and Garden. 2 locations, Wrightsville and Dublin.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, we're back at the Shamrock Bowl. The Irish are lining up on the ball.
Markel Mitchell over center. Sweep right to
Marcus Adams.
Marcus Adams. Gain of about 2, looks like, maybe. Tried to swing it out wide, maybe just 1 they're giving him, and then he cut it back up on a wet field. Sweeps may be kind of hard to grab your foot tonight, Nelson. I'm not sure.
Yeah, with all the rain, I expect when these runners plant that the field's not going to be a great surface.
Dublin shifting into a different formation here. Zion Kemp. Cut it inside, then back outside. It's like a gain of about 4 maybe. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5 for the Irish.
Senior Jarvis Jones running onto the field.
Jones will spare 54 Mod Lattimore at times here. Seniors had a lot of playing time this year. 3rd and 5, big play for the Irish coming up right here, first round of your state playoffs from the Shamrock Bowl. Coach Jaquez Evans up the middle for a first down.
First down, Irish.
Just running and driving with those big legs. That's what we missed last week. First down for the Irish up on about the 28-yard line.
I talked to head coach Roger Holmes earlier in the week, and he said that he has one vote for an all-state player, and he would absolutely give it to the Early County linebacker, number 47.
Jay Ely.
Yeah, he said he is a stud.
Evans up the middle. And the stop there by number 43 to Josh Stevens, sophomore linebacker for Early County. We'll see if Early tries to stop our stuff up the middle, and like most teams have tried to do, and then we'll get things out on the corner and then go back to the middle. Empty backfield. Evans split out here as a tight end almost.
Great run by Marcus Adams.
Adams with great vision cuts it out to about the 37-yard line. Darted in, darted out, broke 2 tackles. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and a long 2 for the Irish. Early County, from what everybody says, bringing a really stout defense in here up front, 71-55. Really big guys up here in the middle on the right side of our Irish offensive line. Evans breaks loose.
Ball's on the ground. Looks like Early County's got the ball.
Evans had a good run out to almost midfield and lost control of the ball.
Some of the Irish players saying Dublin has it, but I believe Early County.
It looked from here, and we're right up on it, that Early County got that ball. I hope we're wrong, and we could be wrong.
Quiz Evans came up with the ball.
Well, he didn't have it when he hit the ground. Those big arms got down there and took that ball away from somebody.
Absolutely. He wrestled that thing away.
That was a third down run that picked up a first down, about a 9-yard gain by Evans, it looked like, to keep the Irish drive alive. Mitchell brings them up over center. Evans right behind him. Marcus Adams around the right corner, saving tackle out here by number 12 for Early County. Kevian Williams, the senior free safety, had to come up and get him, or that would have gone to the house.
With 5:34 in the first quarter, the Irish are moving the ball.
Kemp in motion.
Got a flag on the
Got
play.
a flag down, and we may have had motion, I'm not sure. Usually where that flag comes from, and it is. Like it got, looks like possibly Kemp didn't get set long enough before the ball was snapped. And that will happen in a wing T offense at times. 5:20 left in the first quarter. The Irish moving the ball well on this drive. They took it down on the 18-yard line after a punt from Early County. Al Guyton out of the split end. Barrett Wiley left tackle. Jalen Carter left guard. Jeremy Stuckey center. Timon Cray right guard. Ahmad Lattimore right tackle up front for the Irish.
And off to Marcus Adams coming around the right side. Big tackle.
Big tackle by number 22.
Irish fans are wanting a flag on that.
Brian Hanks.
That could have been a personal foul right there.
Picked him up and tackled him out of bounds.
Head coach Roger Holmes having a discussion with the referee right now about that.
And I'm sure all that'll do is put a little fire up under Adams' pads. 5-yard loss on the play. Well, we had a penalty, but no gain on that play, on a 1st and 15 play.
He didn't have to slam him to the ground right there. He already had him out of bounds. Hand off to Kemp around the left side. He cuts back.
We've got a flag over here, and I'm not sure if it's a block Jakev Evans threw, but he did pancake number 8 over there on the other side of the field. The flag was thrown in the vicinity of that block. Referee's over here talking about it. Senior Captain Jalen Carter in the mix over here.
Get the call from the white hat.
Holding.
On the Irish.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that, Nelson. That looked like Evans made a good block out there on that left corner, and Kemp was going to be running for a while. Penalties trying to stall the Irish drive out here. We've had 5-yard penalty and another 10-yard penalty here.
Ball's all the way backed up on about the 47-yard line.
It's like a 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20.
2nd and Hillcrest right here.
2nd. Evans on the carry. Got about 6 or 7 yards there, running, protecting that ball. We'll see if they can come up with something to get down there. They need a 1st down around. They would take them down to about the 32-yard line. We're not in 4th down go territory from here, not would it feel like it is.
3rd and 14 for the Irish.
Kemp around the corner, and it looks like he saving tackle down there by number 12.
Kemp really hit that.
Kevian Williams down there. If Williams hadn't got him, Kemp would have taken that one to the house.
Absolutely.
Great block again on the corner by number 9, Jakev Evans. That picked up a 1st down on a long 3rd and 14 play. Irish seemed to be determined to put the ball down the field.
That was a really crucial play for the Irish. Hand off to Kemp. Now that's going to be Marcus Adams right there.
Marcus Adams on a trap up the middle. You don't see that play run much by the Irish. That's normally a Jakev Evans play, but he popped it in there pretty quick. And he is down to about the
8-yard line.
8-yard line, Nelson.
1st and goal for the Irish. Hand off to Jakev Evans, running straight up the middle.
Looked like he got stopped about the 6-yard line. Good job of tackling it in there by number 66. Jaquez Ferrier for sophomore for Early County there. Clock running pretty good, under 3 minutes here in the 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 2nd and 8 for a Dublin touchdown.
And off to Zion Kemp.
Kemp on an inside trap looks like he's down maybe about the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal for the Irish. Down around the 1-yard line, they say, Nelson. May see a heavy dose of Jaquez Kemp or a quarterback sneak here maybe.
I would think Jaquez Evans or a quarterback sneak right here.
Running Al Guyton off the field there and an extra tight end for a blocker.
Gonna be a quarterback sneak. He's in there.
That should be a touchdown for the Irish. I haven't seen a signal. I do see a signal now. Touchdown for the Irish. Markel Mitchell
Markel Mitchell.
on a quarterback sneak. We're kind of having a look around some concrete here in the statistician's booth up here that they're letting us use tonight due to the inclement weather. John Potter on for the extra point. Terrell Harris to hold. Kick is down. Kick is up. And no good. Kick was no good, so at this time, the Irish take a long drive, scored 6-0, 2:02 left. We'll take a break and have a word from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm John Martin, physical therapist and athletic trainer from Rehab Advantage in Sports Medicine. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to some of our workshops here at Rehab Advantage. We've been hosting workshops every 3 weeks, some for low back pain, shoulder pain, arthritis, and for balance and vertigo problems. And so feel free, we'd love to have you come. We'd love to share information with you about these injuries and how you can get well naturally from these things. And we just love to tell you more about it right here at Rehab Advantage. We usually have them hosted at 6 p.m. on Thursday evenings. That does change sometimes, so be sure to look at our website or give us a call 478-275-1800.
And we're back. John Potter, number 83 for the Irish, going to kick off here in this light misting rain. Good kickoff last time. Potter kicks it. It's a high pooch kick over to the side. Running back slipped down, the ball goes out of bounds. So Early County will bring the ball up about the 35-yard line. It's a good idea to...
That ball almost stayed in bounds.
the ball almost stayed in bounds, and the Irish did have some folks hustling down toward the ball for a possible recovery. Jumped out of bounds right there at the last minute. So Early County will come out with their second possession of the game, 2:02 left in the first quarter. Irish leads 6-0 on a missed PAT.
I'm a little surprised that Early County is not going to make us re-kick that. Our special teams the last 3 or 4 weeks have not been the sharpest as we are accustomed to.
Hand up the middle to number 1, Caesar, who's their top running back. Good tackle by Adams out on the corner. Marquavian actually back there to back him up.
They got the Irish spread out right here.
Asher White brings them up. We got a flag on the play. It's a good run, first down run for about 15 yards there for Early County to start the drive.
False start on Early County. That's going to back them up 5 yards.
A lot of penalties already early in this game tonight by both teams.
That's going to be 1st and 15 from about the 46-yard line. Hand off to number 11, and he gets. He got about a yard.
Gets away from Jaquez Evans and does not get away from Jalen Carter. Give him a yard game. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 14, it looks like. Early County hurting themselves early with penalties in this game. So did the Irish, but they overcame it on that first drive and did score. Asher bringing them up. Nobody in the backfield, 5 wideouts.
Tunnel screen
Trying
right
to
there.
throw this tunnel screen again.
Number 14. Hey,
Just short of the first down. It's going to be close. He may have fallen forward for it.
he's going to be a little short.
Looks like it may bring up a 3rd and 1, Nelson.
3rd and 1 for Early County.
Good game there. Second time they've run that play tonight. A little tunnel screen. Running down to the end of the quarter. Looks like Early's going to let this thing run out and talk about it. So at the end of the first quarter,
They're going to line up and
He's out there. I believe they're
Yeah.
going to let it run. We're down to under. At the end of the first quarter, your Dublin Fighting Irish 6, your Early County Bobcats nothing. We'll take a break and come back after a word from our sponsors.
Hey, want a successful career? Start with an education that puts you front and center with hands-on experience. An education that will prepare you for opportunity in 2 years or less. An education that's fast and affordable. Most OFTC students graduate debt-free thanks to the Hope Career Grant, which offers free tuition in more than 63 programs. Think differently about college. Choose OFTC for an education that's fast, local, and debt-free. OFTC is an equal opportunity institution.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
All right, and we're back. Second quarter action.
it's gonna be 3rd and 1.
Big play here. Asher brings them up, one running back in the backfield motion.
That's gonna be a false start on Early County.
Again, penalties are devastating to the Early County Bobcats early in this game.
That's on 28 right there, or 29, I think.
Jakirian Davis, number 28, senior running back. From all indications, their go-to guy is Ladarius Caesar, number 1.
Yeah, Nick Collins, defensive coordinator, said he's their playmaker.
Asher White up.
Big stop
Big
right
stop by the Irish. Looked like Jalen Carter made him head on that stop.
there.
Josh Isaac.
Yeah, that was Josh Isaac that met him head up right there for no gain. Big lick. It's going to be 4th down. Looks like Early County's lining up to go for this. I'm a little surprised by this.
4th and 5. Double reverse.
He's got it. He's got the first down. The block in the back. That's coming back.
In the back here, down here on Marcus Adams, it looks like. No, on James. Or Sean James, it looks like, possibly. The running back had a wide open double reverse.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play, beautiful the way they set it up, and he had a clear lane to run down. They did not need that block in the back to get first down.
Our defensive end got sucked in a little bit right there, and I believe that's still going to be a first down.
Footing is treacherous out here, and it's tonight, I'm sure, for these boys, and it's hard to plant. And you see a running back going one way and then cut back and try to go another. Again, another devastating penalty for Early County. We're not going to complain.
No, that is going to be a first down, yeah. They did give them the first down.
So the penalty was after the yards gained. So Early County is going to be a first down back up here, and looks like about our 37-yard line of the Dublin Irish.
Penalty flag.
Delay of game looks like.
No, legal substitution.
Legal substitution on Early County. Run somebody on too late. So that's going to back them up and make it 1st and 15 back out here at about the 42 now. Be sure to stay tuned for our City of Dublin Natural Gas and Dublin Chevy Nissan Player of the Game afterwards.
A big stop right there for minimal gain.
Isaac Carter and
That's going to be a loss, actually.
Isaac Carter disrupted that play pretty big, came flying around the corner there to make that stop. Quarterback's got some good moves. He and Ladarius Caesar, running back free safety, junior running back.
Early County looking over at the sideline for the play.
Clock running pretty good here.
7 seconds on the play clock left. Timeout, Early County.
Early had to call a timeout before they got penalized again. So with 9:32, we'll take a break and have a word from our sponsors.
When you want convenience, you want Neighbors Express, where you'll always find friendly, courteous service every time you visit us. Fill up with pay at the pump. Take advantage of our bigger and better selection of beverages and tobacco products. Enjoy our popular crushed ice with your favorite fountain drink. And you can always enjoy a fresh hot breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So stop by and see us today, where it's always convenient and friendly. Neighbors Express, locations at I-16 at 441 and in Cedar Grove, where we provide farm fuel for all our customers. When you want convenience, you want Neighbors Express.
All right, and we're back. Early County with a second and a long 15, looks like here with 9:30 left in the second quarter, Nelson.
It'll be a pass from Early County. Great coverage.
Almost intercepted down here by, looks like maybe Quavian Ashley.
A really good play by Dublin secondary.
He read the ball, not the receiver. He read the quarterback, the ball the whole way. Great play, broke on the ball well and knocked it down. Quarterback kind of did a good fake there and hid that ball under his belly. And thought he might catch it sleeping back there, but Irish had that defended very well. Playing that cover 2 back. 3rd and 16 here for the Early County Bobcats.
It's going to be a screen. You could see that all day.
Tunnel screen again. It got them down where it looks like it's going to be 4th and maybe about 4. They're in go territory right here.
This is definitely 4th down territory.
They do have a very good field goal kicker. I do not think they'll reach for one this long, though. Ball just outside the 30, about the 31 and a half yard line.
Irish fans on their feet, hollering for defense right here to step up and make a play. Early County's changing the play. Handed off to number 1 right there, and he didn't get it.
That's not going anywhere.
No,
Not going anywhere, and you could tell what Early County was going to run. They only had 1 wide out, 2 tight ends in trying to go to their big man Caesar, and the Dublin defensive line just shut that down. Absolutely nothing. First down for the Dublin Irish. We'll take a break and be back after a word from our sponsors.
You've got miles and miles of grass to mow. So you're going to need a machine built to perform. Day in and day out. Season after season. You're going to need a Gravely. Built to mow the distance.
Now at Myers Equipment and Supplies in Dublin.
And we're back. Markel Mitchell bringing the Irish up. Kevs Evans, the long fullback.
Hand off to Zion Kemp. He made one cut. Looks like to get about 2 or 3 yards, possibly.
Tried to cut it up in the middle. Good tackle by number 4, Tyrell Rainey, senior cornerback for Early County there. Kemp had an idea. He looked outside and thought, "No, I better cut it up inside. There's a hole here," and it closed quickly. Got gained a yard. Looks like a yard and a half, maybe. Second and a long 8 for the Irish. Irish mixing it up well tonight with their runs. Inside to Evans.
Quez Evans running hard up the middle.
Gain of about 4. Looks like it may be third and about 5 for the Irish. Early County smelled that. They read it. They knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. Good to have Evans back at that fullback spot this week. Third and 3 for the Irish.
Hand off to Marcus Adams, and he didn't get anything.
No, he did not. No blocking on the right side over there, number 22.
Dublin's going to have to punt this.
Brian Hanks, junior linebacker, shut that down. No blocking on the right side of the Irish line that time, or we missed a block. Unlike Adams to not see a hole and get at least 1 or 2 yards. Evans back to punt for the Irish right now. I can't see his number out there.
Evans back.
Nobody back for Early County.
Not a soul back for Early County. Good punt from Evans. I didn't get much of a roll though.
Got a little bit of roll in this soaked field down to about the 22-yard line with 6:15 left till half. We'll take a break and come back after a word from our sponsors.
Real people steal people. They want real power, real options, real value. Right now, get real savings on chainsaws, blowers, hedgers, string trimmers, and more. The #1 selling brand of handheld outdoor power equipment in America. This fall, get a real solution. Get a Steel from Midstate Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson in Dublin. Quality products and installations since 1985. That's 4 seasons.
And we're back down about the 22-yard line. Asher brings them up over center.
Hand off to number 1.
They don't have him hemmed
We
up
had
back
him
there.
wrapped up in the backfield.
Wadley
He's going to
chasing
break
him.
this.
No, Barrett Wadley on a saving ankle tackle.
Big play by Barrett Wadley. A defensive lineman running downfield, chasing the running back, made a really good saving tackle.
I think if Wadley, if he had not tripped him there, I don't know if DJ Wright was out there and had an angle on him, but Ladarius Caesar has picked up that speed. You can see why that run right there, he's their leading running back for the year. Picked up a long first down there from Early County.
We had him wrapped up, hemmed up in the backfield. We had 2 or 3 guys on him, and he just broke away.
First down for Early County down on our 47 now.
It's the #1 in motion.
Quarterback's going to run this ball. runs
3 yards.
runs by White and looks like Wadley and Romello Height coming off the bottom of that pile there. Not much passing tonight yet from Early County. I'm sure we'll see it because they're splitting their yards with rushing and passing pretty much on the year.
Yeah, they've had 3 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers almost every play. Direct snap
To Caesar there, and it slammed door shut.
He got about 4 yards on that play though before he got hit.
He did, but it's not enough for a first down. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and a long 2 for the Early County Bobcats here late in the second quarter, coming down 4 minutes here till halftime. Early's trying to mount a serious drive here right before half to tie this game up. Been a quick running first half, a lot of running, some penalties. Another flag on the play. And I watched, they were ready with 15 seconds to go on the clock there and seemed to have wasted a lot of time again.
That's a big penalty right there on Early County.
Right, they had it 3rd and 1.5 or 2. Now it's going to be back to 3rd and almost 8.
This is going to be 4-down territory for Early, so they've got 2 plays to get this first down.
Nelson, do you think they'll run that tunnel screen again?
Look out for it. This worked twice for them.
Asher White, senior quarterback, brings them up over center in the shotgun. 4 wide outs and 1 back next to him. He's going to drop back, Height on him. Ball's tipped.
Ball's intercepted.
Ball's intercepted. Jalen Carter on the interception there.
Khalil White tipped that, I believe.
Fighting with another Irish player. Or was that? Stopped a great drive Early County had going. 3:30 left till half.
That was a big play right there for the Dublin defense.
Markel Mitchell bringing them up over center here on the 45-yard line of Early County. Got a flag, or a whistle. Maybe an equipment problem out here with number 10 for Early County.
We're going to play on. Dublin's defense does not have that many, has not forced many turnovers, so that was very big for the Irish this year. Hand off to Marcus Adams.
Up the middle, running hard, running with a purpose. He gained about 6 yards there. Good blocking on the right side of the Irish line that time.
He got hit about 2 yards off the line of scrimmage, but he just bounced off that one. Really good run.
The running Romello Height in there at another tight end here, I noticed, so anything can happen here.
Hand off to Jaquez Evans. That's going to be a Dublin first down.
Dublin first down. Early knows we're going to run that ball up the middle. They're determined to try to stop that, and he still got 5 yards. First down for the Irish, 2:49 left till the half.
It's hard to stop Jaquez Evans to get, 2, 3, 4 yards. He's almost guaranteed.
6'2", 230.
I mean, he's probably averaging
10 yards a carry.
Yeah, a carry this season, so it's difficult to stop that young man.
Adams and Zion Kemp out in the wing tee. Evans behind him. Evans again up the middle. Slipped.
Ball came out, but I think he was down.
Jay Ely, their all-star linebacker, number 47, in there on the stop.
He got about 2.5 yards.
Junior linebacker at that. Good-looking kid out there, stands out there at middle linebacker.
He brings the pop, according to head coach Roger Holmes.
2nd and 8. Mitchell brings them up, split backfield.
Hand off to Marcus Adams.
We're trying to run that trap up there inside. He got about 2.5, 3 yards maybe. We're just not quite breaking through the linebacker through that second zone there.
Got about 2 on the play, so it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 6. It looks like
3rd and 6. Dublin in 4-down territory here.
Yep.
Out at about the 28-yard line. 3rd and 6.
1:20 left to go until halftime. Hand off to Zion Kemp around this left side.
Out of bounds. Good. The end over here for Early played that well, stayed in his spot. Tackled him out of bounds. The clock does stop.
We haven't seen a ton of big plays tonight from the Irish. Dublin, we're used to reeling off 10-yard runs, 20-yard runs. We haven't seen a lot of that tonight.
No, I think the biggest play we've had is the interception.
Yeah.
Defensive play.
And that was big. Stopped Early County in the track.
And this brings them up on a 4th and 4 play here for the Irish.
Trying to draw them off sides, nothing right there. We got a timeout by the Irish.
Timeout, we're going to regroup, see what kind of defensive positions they were in and go back and maybe rethink this and call another play. We'll take a break and come back after a word from our sponsors.
I'm Glenn Register at Hometown Supply. Want to wish all our area schools the very best in the upcoming season. Hometown Supply, located in downtown Dublin, is here for all your home and hardware needs. We offer new and used appliances, both gas and electric. Competitive prices on electronics and computers, including cell phones, laptops, and tablets. We have service people on staff, a repairman for our appliances, and a computer technician for our electronics. Come by and see how we can help. Just remember, if you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
All right, and we're back here. 4th and 4, big play for the Irish. Down on the 28-yard line.
That's going to be a flag on Dublin.
Going to be a procedure on Dublin that's going to move that ball 5 yards back. It'll make it 4th and 9. Didn't get fully set there. Not really sure. You couldn't really tell what they were going to run out of that there. We'll stay live here. Mitchell running the play back in. Do notice running Romello Height back on the field again. Is a tight end.
It's going to be 4th and 9 for Dublin.
May see Height straight down the field here for a little tight end pass.
They've got a lot of people in the box. It's going to be a pass.
There he is. There's Height.
Markel Mitchell kept it.
Running that ball. They're trying to push the line, is trying to push him down. But they're going to have him short of the first down. And Early County will take over with 56 seconds left.
That's going to be a false start on Early County. I think the whole line moved right there almost.
Early County stopped the Fighting Irish on a good drive there. A 4th down play. Take over with 56 seconds left till half. Dublin going to be in a cover 2 defense back here now to watch out for any long pass by Early County. They do have 3 threats out there. They're going to run it to Caesar, and there he goes.
Caesar's wide.
He runs right by Ashley. Marquavian comes back and makes the tackle back down here, but this is after a long game. 43 seconds left, and they're down to about the Irish 25-yard line. Running Barrett Wadley back in there, Drake Walker out.
He's broke that play about twice tonight, right up Dublin's in the middle of the line.
He's got some serious good moves. 36 seconds with a clock
It's
move.
going to be that double reverse.
Double reverse pass.
Looking like a pass. He's not going to pass it, and we stopped it right here.
Arshawn James out here on the end stops that play. Early County calls timeout. Looks like 25 seconds left till half. They were trying to run a double reverse and try to fool us on the run and sneak an end down there, and we had it covered up pretty well. We'll take a break after we have a word with our sponsors. Please remember after the game, our player of the game, the City of Dublin Natural Gas and Dublin Chevrolet Nissan sponsor this. We'll be back.
With Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, I can get auto, home, life, even banking all in one place. Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Always the home team, Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit us online at gfbinsurance.com.
Dublin Ford Lincoln has built our business by forming many great friendships. Ben East is one of those friends.
No type of pressure at any point in time to buy. It was just a matter of if I wanted to do it or not. And that's what I enjoyed, was there was no pressure, and makes you're able to think clearly, and you're not getting pressured to do anything that you don't want to do. And so that was a very, very good way to do business, in my opinion.
Others call you customers, we call you friends. That's Dublin Ford Lincoln.
All right.
We're back at the Shamrock Bowl, Nelson.
It's going to be 2nd and about 8 right here with 25 seconds left to go until halftime.
Asher White with a little dump pass over the middle, threw it behind the running back.
Yeah.
Stops the clock with 20. He had a pretty good rush on there, looks like.
The ball was thrown behind the wide receiver, so hard to make it play.
He was on the ground. He wasn't going anywhere. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6.
3rd and, yeah. That 3rd and 7 right here.
Asher bringing them up quickly.
You got 4 wide.
He's going to run a little pitch out here to Caesar. Is going to pick up a 1st down, looks like.
Yep.
Clock running under 15 seconds. But it is a 1st down, and we'll stop the clock. They have 1 timeout left, Early County, that is.
That was a nice little pitch play right there.
11 seconds. The clock runs. Nobody's making a tackle on the play.
Our nose guard pushed the center before the quarterback got the ball. And so it was a fumble, and a wide receiver picked that ball up.
Live play.
It was a live play. They were trying to spike the ball, and I don't think anybody on Dublin's defense really knew what was going on.
We had 2 guys come out and make a tackle on that. It's going to run to 3 seconds.
Early County is going to line up for a field goal. Their kicker is really good. I've seen him on film a handful of times.
Dublin calls a timeout.
Trying to ice him.
Or get him more wet. We'll stay live through the break here, Nelson, and talk about this last play. It looked like our nose guard did.
Yeah, our nose guard pushed the center before the ball got to the quarterback, and the ball got loose, and it looked like a wide receiver actually picked the ball up. I've never seen that play happen. The quarterback was trying to spike the ball to stop the clock because Early County does not have any more timeouts, and so
The Irish had 5 guys coming out on him in defense, but were not full speed.
And the clock almost ran out.
So we're with 3.7 seconds. Early's going to bring Alex Warr, W-A-R-R, Alex Warr, into the game to kick a field goal. And this is going to be just outside the 20, so it'll be a 30-yard field goal.
Another timeout by Dublin.
Dublin's going to call timeout again.
3 seconds left to go until halftime. Early County is lining up for about a 30-yard field goal.
Alex Warr, number 38 in the game.
He's got the leg to make this.
Premier kicker out of Early County.
Kick is up. It looks good from up here.
8 seconds. No time on the clock. So at the end of the first half, it's your Dublin Fighting Irish 6, your Early County Bobcats 3. We will take a break and we'll be back with the second half.
Matt Hatchett, your District 150 representative for Lawrence, Trutland, and Johnson counties, is proud to support our local high schools. Matt and his family is proud of our East Lawrence Falcons, Trinity Crusaders, the Dublin High Fighting Irish, the West Lawrence Raiders, the Trutland County Vikings, and the Johnson County Trojans. Matt Hatchett, your District 150 representatives. Go team!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Shamrock Bowl for the second half.
Dublin to receive here, 6-3 Irish lead here at half. Early County to kick back deep for the Irish are the 2 swiftest players on the Irish team. Number 1, Zion Kemp, and number 11, Jaquarian Mundy. He can really fly. Alex Warr will be kicking off from Early County when we get the signal from the umpire. Premier kicker out of South Georgia. 80 to 85% of his kicks do go into the end zone. Heavy mist here at the Shamrock Bowl tonight. I don't know how that's going to affect his kick, but we're about to get it underway here. Nelly?
We need a big return and a long drive right here to get some points. Good
high deep kick
back
to
the
Mundy.
15-yard line.
Breaks it out. One man
Mundy's
gets
driving him.
Great return out to about the 37-yard line. Tackled by number 3, Darian Sheffield, senior linebacker for Early County. Sets up the Irish in great field position for the second half, first drive of the second half. We'll see what kind of...
He had Mundy by the shirt tail right there. Mundy was just dragging him for about 5 or 6 yards.
We'll see what kind of adjustments Holmes made at halftime for the Irish offense and see if we can get them on track here.
He normally makes really good halftime adjustments.
Evans driving and holding on to that ball, about 5 or 6 Early County players it does take to get him down.
They are really trying to strip that ball from Evans too.
Yantel Smith, senior linebacker, running back on the tackle there for Early County. 5-yard gain there for Evans, and it's going to take 5 of them to get him down on a 5-yard run. Irish hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Hand off to Evans. Big run, Evans. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. Oh, he just stiff armed the guy. Touchdown, Irish.
He stiff arms number 4, Terrell Rainey, dead in the face and breaks it on off, shucking 3 tacklers on that long run.
That is definitely a rehab advantage.
Rehab advantage replay of the game there.
Big run from Evans. Man, he stiff-armed a kid on about the 10-yard line and just finished the last 10 yards untouched right there. After
drove his hand right into his helmet and just pushed him to the ground.
Man, that was pretty. That's what the Irish needed right there. Kick from John Potter's up and good.
The good snap, great hold out by Terrell Harris, and
it's going to be
Potter puts it up.
It's going to be 13-3 now. Irish on top.
11:08. Good drive by the Irish there. We'll take a break for a minute and come back after we have a word from our sponsors.
At Morris Bank, we understand that your personal finances and banking experiences can be stressful. We also know that it doesn't have to be that way. That's why for over 60 years, we've dedicated ourselves to providing common sense banking to people just like you.
Even when I started working here, there was a definite vibe that you felt when you walked in the door, from the music that you're always going to hear playing to the hello, good to see you, welcome, how can we help you? You know, it's just a different experience when you bank here.
We work hard to combine the latest online mobile technology and top-notch customer service that allows us to do just that.
We realize our customers have choices, but what sets us apart is the personal service that we provide that they may not receive at larger institutions. We like to make you feel at home, and we like to make the process as easy as possible when you're banking with us.
But we're not focused on helping just our customers. We are equally dedicated to supporting the community we are a part of. Just this year alone, we've logged thousands of community service hours and provided significant financial support to the communities we serve.
Something that sets us apart at Morris Bank is what we give back to the communities in which we serve. And as the communities continue to grow, that brings more business and more industry into the area, and it's just this circle effect of giving back and receiving what the community can offer.
We want to make sure you have the best banking experience possible. Come see us or give us a call to find out what makes Morris Bank different, because we're banking on you.
And we're back at the Shamrock Bowl. John Potter for the Irish teeing it up. Long driving kick. It's going to bounce. Running back picks it up down about the 3 and runs it out. He is out. Oh, he's breaking out.
He got outside.
To make this tackle, and
nobody's going to catch him. He is.
It's going to be a touchdown on a run back by Early County. Nobody can catch this kid. 97-yard return from Early County. Puts the score at 13-9. Early County just answered Jaquez Evans' 50-yard rip up the middle with a 97-yard kickoff return.
This has been a huge Achilles heel for the Irish this year. Our special teams play has not been as sharp as it has been in years past, and you know, if we don't get things corrected, you know, we may be done.
Bad snap.
Looks like the kick
is going to be wide to the right. Terrible snap. Holder could not get it down. That may come into play. It keeps it a 4-point game. Great run back again, 97 yards there by Early County. I didn't catch the kid's number. He was streaking down the far side of the field over there. Broke several tackles.
What was the kid's number that scored the touchdown for them?
Irish.
Number 1.
Okay, that was going to be Ladarius Seaver, I'm being told over here by the radio broadcasters that got that ball. Their number 1 running back there that streaked down that right far sideline over there on Early County to score that touchdown. Monday and
Zion
Kemp looked to be back deep for the Irish here. Early County breaking out late to kick this ball off. Not much action in the first half, and then within 2 minutes of the second half, we've had 2 touchdowns scored. Irish on a pretty good drive and a quick hitter, and then Early County taking advantage of some very poor shackling by the Dublin Irish on the far sideline over there.
I know last week, the Irish worked on special teams every day. They normally don't do that, but they spent time all week. Excuse me, that was 2 weeks ago.
We're on a little dump kick here, and we have to jump on it and fall on it. Early County's screaming that they've got the ball.
I
It looks
think
like
the Irish
Irish
fell
got
on it. I think Dublin fell on it.
Unless it squirted, all the players, no indication yet.
It's going to be Dublin
Looks
ball.
like Jarvis Jones, number 51, came in there and covered that ball well. There's a little pooch dump kick right there in the middle of our secondary, trying to take advantage of a catch us off guard there.
Looks like we'll be starting out on the 35-yard line.
Good field position again. I'm noticing we got Romello Height in there, to tight end over here on the right side. Zion Kemp and Marcus Adams back in that wing too, with Evans behind him. Kemp.
Zion Kemp cutting back on the run. Looks like about 4 yards.
Good stop by Ja'Carrion Davis, right to linebacker, number 28 for Early County there.
Early is really loading the box tonight.
They're determined to stop Evans. He's had several 4- and 5-yard runs and then ripped off a good 58-yarder, but they're determined to stop him up in the middle, and that usually will give the Irish something to open up on the outside. We'll see if that happens later in the game.
They almost have 11 folks in the box.
Evans again with about 3-yard run there. It's going to be, looks like Nelson, that's going to bring up third and about.
Third and a long 3.
Irish need an amount of drive here to take control back of this game. Playing their home stadium, first round of the Georgia State playoffs.
Big third down coming up for Dublin's offense. Zion Kemp in motion, handoff to number 6.
Marcus Adams running with a purpose there.
Got the first down.
Got the first down and 2-3 yards to spare. Great run. He had his shoulder down, running low to the ground, and got the first down for the Irish.
The nose of the ball is going to be right on the 50-yard line.
I noticed their linebackers there slanted toward Evans, and they had their little trap there to Adams and snuck him back inside there, and we've been trying to do that twice earlier tonight to no avail. First down, dead on midfield, Nelson.
Dublin 2 wide right here. Handoff to Jaquez Evans coming around this right side. He's bouncing off people. He's still got about 2 or 3 yards.
Their all-star, all-state linebacker, number 47, came in and met Evans face-to-face and could not handle him, ended up on the ground. And 2 other linebackers came in and finished him up. But Evans handled their linebacker pretty well on that play.
This is going to be a ground and pound second half. This big Dublin offensive line is going to try to wear down
Early, very tough up front.
Handoff to Jaquez Evans. Run looks like about another 3-4 yards. The Irish offensive line trying to push him forward.
Barrett Wadley in there pushing hard, getting an extra yard or 2. Looks like it may be 3rd and 3 maybe. 3rd and 4. I'm hearing Johnny Payne, the press box announcer over here, saying. Looks like 3rd and 3 though from here.
Running in Romello Height.
Extra blocker in here on this short side of the field over here. May see Zion Kemp here. No, Evans
Jaquez
again.
Evans running straight up the middle, and it looks like he's stopped.
He may be stopped just shy.
It's going to be a 4th. No, they blew it dead.
It may be 4th and a half a yard.
Dublin will go for this right here.
I'm thinking Dublin will line up and at least try to draw them off sides.
You can either look for a quarterback sneak or Jaquez Evans right up the middle. Jaquez Evans looks like he's holding his hand.
Well, he's been fighting hard for all yards gained tonight. They've been grabbing, snatching at the ball, trying to peel the ball away from him. 4th and a half a yard here for the Irish.
Quarterback sneak, he got it. He got the first down.
Markel Mitchell at 6'2", 225.
I don't know. The side judge did not give us a great spot.
It looks to me like he was over the line.
The far side judge that's coming in and spotting the ball did not give us a good spot at all. Early County's coach is over there
screaming, jumping up and down.
He thinks they've stopped us. It did not look like we got stopped.
It looked like Mitchell was clear across the line, which he had to cross the 40.
He clearly crossed the 40-yard line, but according to the far side judge over there,
terrible spot, looks like. They've got the ball marked back on this side of the 40. It's a terrible spot. Mitchell was clearly from up here across that line. Chain crew's going to come in. We're going to stay with this thing here. GHSA does run the chain crew on this.
First down, Dublin.
First down, Dublin, and it could not be more than 2 chain links.
Woo. That was close.
Well,
I thought it was a bad spot, personally.
Yeah, from the Fred Middlebrook's press box up here, he was obviously across the line there. All right. Mitchell brings them up again here. First down for the Irish, keep them alive.
Toss design Kemp around the left side. He's going to get about 7 yards.
Good quick hitter out there. Zion was already in motion, flying around the corner. It took an outside linebacker and a cornerback to come up and stop him after a good 6 or 7 yard gain there, Nelson. That's what the Irish
Dublin
should have to open up with this half, is get some of that speed out on the side.
We typically have not run that play a ton this season, so that was nice to see that. Give the defense, another look.
That brought up a short 2nd and 4 for the Irish. Inside handoff to Adams again.
Good run by Marcus Adams.
And he almost breaks it.
Looks like the turf monster got him.
The turf monster and Juwan George, their senior defensive end, just tripped him up, or if he'd have been able to plant his hand down on the ground, he'd have been gone. They're trying to sneak that little trap in there, fade to Evans, and sneak Adams in there, and it's starting to work.
Yes, it's definitely starting to work. Dublin's moving the ball now. Middle of the 3rd quarter, putting together a great drive. Hand off to Marcus Adams, nothing going right there on that.
Brocklin broke down over here on this right side, so he just had to fall down and take what he could there. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and
11.
2nd and 11 for the Irish. Mitchell hurrying up with a play in there. Running DJ Wright in there, looks like.
Romello Height running off. Pass. Zion Kemp is wide open. Touchdown. What a pass and catch.
No flags. Mitchell dropped back. We've run that play twice. He overthrew it last week.
Zion Kemp was streaking down the field wide open. That will be a rehab advantage replay right there, folks.
Dublin scores 19-9. On for the Pat, Mr. John Potter.
That was beautiful. They were not expecting that out of Dublin, because Dublin does not throw the ball a ton.
Mitchell dropped back, cool, calm, and collected time. Also had DJ Wright on this far side running down there. The kick is up, and the kick is good by Potter. makes the score Dublin 20, Early County 9, 5:16 left in the third quarter. At this time, we'll take a break.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Community Bank of Dublin, Lawrence County is here to help you with all of your financial needs. Our team knows what it takes to make life easy and convenient and will help you get set up with our mobile and online banking. We founded Community Bank on common sense banking and a dedication to help people just like you. Our lender, Amy Thompson, loan officer, Gail Rainey, along with our Assistant Vice President, Ryan Lastinger, Executive Vice President, Brian Bazemore, and President CEO, Chuck Harwell, know what it takes to make life easy and convenient and can help you with loans for almost everything, from your automobile, home, land, or any financial goals you have. Come visit us today. Community Bank of Dublin, Lawrence County, where common sense banking never goes out of style.
And we're back at the Shamrock Bowl after a beautiful pass from Marquise Mitchell down to Zion Kemp. Dublin 20-9 lead. We've got Jaquez Evans, number 9, our deep kicker in the game. See if we can do something trying to kick this ball in the end zone and keep maybe no return at all.
Big kick. It's going to be
into the end zone. It did hit the running back down about the 1 yard line off his hands and into the end zone, so there could be no return. Be Early County ball back at the 20 yard line. I think bringing Evans in that time to kick off, Nelson, will help tremendously on the psyche of the special teams.
Yeah.
Early County is going to come out on offense here, 5:16 left in the third.
We've got Romello Hyde on one defensive end and Jaquez Evans trying to get more pressure on the quarterback and running back. They run that running back right up the middle right there for maybe a 1 yard gain.
But Darius Caesar again, they had 5 wide outs and they run the running back in motion and hand it to him up the middle. And what did he get, Nelson?
About 2 yards.
About 2 yards. I cannot see the yard marker over there.
I heard Coach Nick Collins after halftime, and he said that he really preached on the defensive side of the ball at halftime to wrap up and make tackles.
Right. Well, there were several missed tackles in the first half. Definitely some on the touchdown run on the kickoff moments ago.
They've got 5 wide right here.
Asher White with nobody in motion at the time.
Quarterback running nothing right up the gut on the Irish defense, and you won't get very much running right up there, typically.
Khalil White, Jalen Carter, Romello Hyde in there on that tackle.
They gave him about 2 yards, so it's going to be about a 3rd and 6 for Early County.
Early had to spread out and thought they'd run a quarterback and
didn't do very much.
No, we shut it down quick. 3rd and 7.
Got big pressure on him.
Big pressure there by
Romello Hyde.
Almost another sack. He forced a quarterback to throw the ball way before he really needed to. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Puts Early in a punting situation thanks to Romello Hyde there.
Romello Hyde really got a lot of pressure right there, and that caused the quarterback to get rid of that ball.
Early County is going to be punting back. The punter standing on his 13-yard line.
We got Jaquez Evans back deep for the Irish.
Evans at midfield for the Irish. Evans is not going to field this punt at all. He's going to let it run due to the inclement weather. So we'll have no mistakes on special teams. A dead ball. The Irish will have first down at our 38-yard line. We'll be back after our words from our sponsors.
Hey, how you doing? Eric Kate City.
I'm good. Brad Grimes. I think I'm smelling some gas in my yard out here.
All right, and what area are you smelling at?
Over here in this area, the meter's on that side over there.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the meter, make sure there's not a leak there.
Okay.
Then we'll locate the line out and put down a couple holes just to check on the ground to make sure you don't have a leak. We'll check each corner of your house. If you could, just stay on the porch.
Okay.
If you think you have a gas leak, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Call us at 478-277-5048.
Then we're back here at the Shamrock Bowl.
20-9. Irish on top. Hand off to Jaquez Evans, and buddy, get ready for a lot of this.
Evans, at least 9 yards, almost a first down. It looks like the side judge is kind of pointing maybe a little short. It's closer than that spot was moments ago.
White Hat's giving us the first down.
Good determined run by Evans. I think the Irish may be tiring early down a little bit. I do notice that they have players. They don't have a lot of players playing both ways. They platoon pretty well, but it looks like we're tiring them some.
Another handoff to Jaquez Evans right at the middle.
4 yards there, close to, looks like, by Evans. Early got a player coming up slow.
Now get ready for Zion Kemp or Marcus Adams right here. One of those two guys to get this next handoff right here.
Or they could pull another pass. Tight formation. Wing back with Evans behind Mitchell.
Gonna be a toss. Nothing right there for.
He may have got a yard. Early close quickly on that. Adams shot out to this side, the Irish side of the field quickly, but early closed very quick on that.
Marcus Adams is coming off the field limping a little bit. He might need a little tape on that ankle.
Melissa down here is going to look at him, our trainer. We got third and a long 6 set up here. Slap.
Now you could see a pass coming up possibly. Hand off to Jaquez Evans running hard. He's running over people.
He runs over people.
He just ran over one man and got the first down.
Number 8, Tyree McCoy, senior linebacker.
He
made a mistake by getting in the way of Evans that time.
Man. He just met Jaquez Evans right there head on.
And a 3rd and 7
turns into a 1st and 10.
Turns into an Irish first down with 1:17 left here in the 3rd quarter. Clock rolling good. That was right down here in front of your Irish faithful, and they give a good shout out to Donut for that play.
Hand off to Jaquez Evans again, coming off this right side. The ball's out. Early County's got that ball. Early County's got the ball.
Number 71 on the recovery there.
He just
stripped
came
him
up and just put his helmet right on the ball or his hand.
Evans was following his blockers, taking it really slow out on a right sweep there, and was going to try to duck in there by the sideline, and 71 put his helmet right there on the ball, and there's not much you can do about that. Early County thwarts a pretty good Irish drive there and takes over with 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
Dublin's offense was really moving right there.
Clicking well.
Now we got to put a defensive stand together.
Had a good stand last time, forced them to punt.
Got a flag on the play.
Got some flags. Look like we've got some motion against Early County, Nelson.
Going to back them up 5 yards. The Irish fans are standing up, hollering for the defense to come alive right here. Got 4 wide for Early County, spreading the field out. Gonna be a pass, a little screen, nowhere.
He's trying to do that dump tunnel screen in there again to Ladarius Caesar, their best back, and
Miller Height was really putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback right there.
The Height's interrupting a lot of things that they're trying to do in that passing situation back there now. Height over here having a talk with a Whitecap. So that's going to bring up a second and a long 15 here. Nothing on that play. Early's going to have to go back to that passing game.
They're going 5 wide right here. Bad snap. Going nowhere. Number 12 and
Josh
number 3.
Isaac.
All over him.
Sam linebacker, Josh Isaac in there. Played some really good defense for the Irish this year. Played a good game last week at fullback, by the way, Nelson. Stepped in and did a good job.
We're running on Drake Walker. We got some really good news this week. Monday and Tuesday, he was walking around in a boot, and we thought he might be out for the season, but
he's out in coverage now.
Big pass. Intercepted by the Irish. Coming on the 40. Coming back about on the 35-yard line. Big interception by Dublin.
Looked like JT Wright down there. JT Wright in his first start of the year. Strong corner sophomore. Number 28, JT Wright on that interception. Wright is a tremendous athlete. 10th grader, a lot to look forward to in the next 2 years with this kid.
He is an athlete. He can do a lot for this football team going forward.
Good attitude, good student. He sat back there and just waited on that thing, followed the quarterback's eyes the whole way.
It's going to be the fourth quarter with Dublin up 20-9.
We'll take a break and come back after a word from our sponsors.
Every team has a leader, and Lawrence County's leader in hometown banking is Farmers State Bank, proudly supporting local high school football. Farmers State Bank salutes those who make our community great by working hard to make Friday night football happen. Go Irish, go Falcons, go Crusaders, go Raiders. And count on the team at Farmers State Bank, Lawrence County's leader in hometown banking. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. When it's time to buy or sell your home, it's time to put the winning team of Century 21 to work for you. And our team includes Charlene Lamb, David Deeves, Delton Lamb, Benny Helton, Jay Bradley, Raina Dubberly, Karen Widmer, Jessica Granger, Jennifer Bradley, Ruth Watson, Sarah Colby, Jim Jarrett, Charlene Brantley, Jody Tanner, Yvonne Robertson, Pam Tillery, and broker George Durden. So put the Century 21 Durden Cornegay team to work for you today, and you're sure to score every time. For more information, log on to c21dublin.com. Call 272-1535 or come see us at 1700 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Century 21 Durden Cornegay, the #1 realty company in Dublin and Lawrence County.
All right, and we're back to start the fourth quarter. Beautiful interception in the third quarter by J.T. Wright there. Puts Dublin in great field position down on about the 33-yard line, Nelson.
For a heavy dose of Jaquez Evans right here. Right up the middle. He's got another 10 yards almost. That Irish offensive line pushing him.
It takes 4 to get him down. They're trying to strip the ball, and it gives Evans a chance to get about 4 more yards. I'd say we're probably tiring early a little bit now.
Absolutely we are.
Late in the game.
We've been reeling off, longer runs with Evans at least right up the gut on early county.
Evans bringing them up. Mitchell bringing them up, Evans at fullback, Kemp in motion. Evans again up the middle, picking a hole, and there he goes for about 6 yards maybe.
He has really, really good vision. And this is just the first year that he has ran fullback.
Looks like he ended up after the regular season about maybe 12th in the state in rushing all classifications. And that's not playing all the time, by the way. Our second and a long 4 here.
Another run. Nope. We're going to run Zion
Kemp outside. We got a flag on the play out here, where it's usually a block in the back. Barrett Wally down here really giving somebody the business. Not sure what this is going to be. It's like a holding penalty on Dublin. Nelson, that was looking like it was going to turn out to be a good play.
Yeah. Zion got the edge right there, and
I did not see the block in the back.
I didn't see the call from the white hat.
Running Height on in here late. Height still like he's holding that shoulder a little.
Yeah, he wears that brace and on his right shoulder. And it's a heavy brace.
2nd and 18 that makes us. Kemp running, Marcus Adams running hard, pushing up the middle. They blow it dead because Early's trying to strip the ball.
He got about 6 or 7 yards right there.
It's going to make it 3rd and about 12 or 13 maybe.
Clock ticking.
Height out, Al Guyton in there at that split in over here, but tight split in though.
9 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this ball game. Dublin's up 20-9.
It looked like a face mask there, and it was.
Looks like
the white hat. The white hat did catch it.
His helmet is totally off. That should be a personal foul face mask on Early County.
And that's going to really help the Irish because that play was shut down. Looks like they may let Kemp stay in the game because the penalty was against him. On him. Personal foul. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to be a first down. That's going to move the ball down to where, Nelson?
Now it's going to be a 3rd and a long 1.
3rd and a long 1. I thought that would be a first down there, automatic, but not. 3rd and a long 1. All right, we got Kemp coming back in the game.
Look for a handoff from Jaquez Evans right here, straight up the middle.
Clock's showing 3rd and 2. The sticks look like 3rd and 1.5 at the most.
Jaquez Evans gets the ball and he is wrapped up. He may have gotten one. I don't think he got the first down. They are going to give him the first down. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal, so he did get inside the 10 there. They say his progress was down to about the 8-yard line. First down, the clock's running, under 9 minutes in this game.
If Dublin puts one in right here, this might be the icing on the cake.
Dublin in control of the game at this time. Good drive, good interception by Wright. Evans up the middle.
It's going to be a touchdown. Jaquez Evans touchdown.
Jaquez Evans on a little trap up the middle there. They couldn't handle him. Makes the score 26-9. The Irish in total control of this first round of the state playoff game here in the Shamrock Bowl.
Yeah, Dublin has really dominated the line of scrimmage the second half. Donut is running extremely hard right now. John Potter on for the extra point. The extra point is blocked.
The bad snap there, and we couldn't get it down. 8:41 left, 26-9. We'll take a break and have a word from our sponsors.
Friendly Gus has everything you need this football season. From our everyday value items like a $2.99 two-piece dark meat chicken snack, or our fish pork chop 3-piece dark or 2-piece white meat snack for just $5.50. Friendly Gus caters. Order one of our 20, 40, or 60-piece chicken finger or wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Friendly Gus is your one-stop shop for tailgating parties. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus with locations throughout Middle Georgia. Shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson Street for additional tailgate items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more. Bailey's Flooring is a proud sponsor of high school football. Count on the team at Bailey's Flooring for quality name brand carpet and flooring with professional installation. Bailey's Flooring has all the latest product innovations and is a proven contractor of commercial and residential customers. And check out the selection of vinyl and carpet in stock at Bailey's Flooring. Call 290-6084.
All right, we're back at the Shamrock Bowl. It is 26-9. We've got John Potter that's going to kick this ball off for the Irish.
Now the sky pooch kick looks like here. Down the 30-yard line. He signals for a fair catch, which probably is a good thing. No forward progress there, no return, and gives Early County the ball first down on the 30-yard line. Where the Irish have been hurt this game and several games is on special teams on kickoffs. So Nelson to fair catch that ball was probably a good thing for the Irish.
Absolutely, it was.
Got number 9 out here, this tall, lanky receiver out here on DJ Wright.
The rain is really coming down now here at the ball. Late pitch, really good play. Early County got to wrap up. About a 10-yard play.
First down. Tackle over there. J.T. Wright slowed him down. Probably could have made a better tackle there. We got a flag down, looks like. Whitehead, I think, threw that thing just out of nowhere. Play was dead. It's a first down play.
Going to be against the Irish. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Irish.
Somebody probably said something over there that they didn't mean the referee to hear, but the referee probably heard it.
Yep.
Gives Early a first down here in our territory, Irish territory on the 45-yard line. We don't need to make silly penalties like that. Ladarius Caesar again, their big running back. They're trying to feed him up the off tackle there, and he may have got one. Where they've hurt us tonight, Nelson, I believe, is some of those early tunnel screens. And they really hadn't tried to go, well, they've tried to go back to those, but height has really interrupted that stuff.
Yeah, height is enforcing his will right now. Irish defense running back up right there for no gain.
Jalen Carter takes Caesar down and then helps him up with a hand.
Dublin's defense is tackling much better the second half.
Wrapping up. I've only seen one or two missed tackles, and that was when Caesar got away, and he's a pretty slippery kid anyway.
Absolutely, he is.
All right.
Early County running their wide receiver on.
It's going to be an illegal substitution, it looks like, on a 3rd and 9 play. Yes.
Crucial mistake. Early County.
Early did that twice in the first half. Shot themselves in the foot on drives they had.
They are shooting themselves in the foot big time. They probably had 6 or 7 penalties the first half. They probably had, 3 or 4 the second half that have really hurt them.
Clock running under 7 minutes, and they're back at 3rd and 13 now. Slap. Quarterback, no, that's Caesar breaking out.
He gets nowhere.
Romello Height got him back behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't really understand that play call on 3rd and 14 right there to run the ball.
I thought he was going to break out wide right, and if it had been anybody but Romello Height, I'd have been worried. Height wrapped him up.
Yeah, we didn't have anybody on this right side when he broke contain, but Romello Height's speed and length got him. Early County's going to have to go for this.
4th and 16, a long 16 here for Early County.
It's 26-9 with under 6 minutes to go in the game.
Ball in Irish territory, our 49-yard line. Here comes Height with a rush. Oh, they got
incomplete pass.
The rush there was by Jaquez Evans. Height tried to come inside. Evans came from the far defensive end and put serious pressure, made the quarterback throw the ball almost straight up in the air. The Irish were in position for an interception there and knocked the ball down.
And that's the whole reason why we moved Jaquez Evans back to defensive end this week, is to force more pressure on the
quarterback.
Right.
Opposing quarterback. Yeah, if
we've been struggling to get pressure all season, and so the coaches made a decision to move him back to defensive end, and that's played huge dividends tonight. Hand off to Jaquez Evans. He gets about 2-3 yards.
Early County still trying to play tough up the middle there. And that's probably what we'll see, is a heavy dose of donut in the last 4 or 5 minutes of this game.
I'm not going to lie, I would like to tack on another touchdown right here to make this score look a little bit better.
Getting word from outside that Bremen has beaten Modell tonight.
So Bremen will be coming to the Shamrock Bowl next week. Irish letting the clock run. Hand off to Marcus Adams.
He
breaks it back.
Breaks it inside for a really good gain there. I like the way Adams has decided not to just take that thing outside every single play, but cut up and find a hole.
Yes.
Got him a good 4 yards there. Looks like it's going to bring up a short 3rd and 2 maybe. Clock running, about 4 minutes to go left in this game here. First round of the playoff, Early County Bobcats drove up here from Blakely, Georgia. About a 4-hour drive up here for them probably in the rain to face a very tough Dublin Fighting Irish defense.
Dublin's going to line up right here and let the clock tick down about 2 or 3 seconds. Play clock. Quarterback
sneak, and I believe he got the first down, Nelson. Looks like he did cross the 40 and a half down there, which is what we needed.
Markel Mitchell's about 6'1", 6'2", 220 pounds, so he's a load to bring down.
Well, when you're going in there behind
Stuckey,
Jeremy Stuckey at 6'3", 330, you know, you're talking over 500 pounds of football player there.
Yeah, it's coming right downhill at you. 28 seconds on the play clock. Dublin will let this tick down here again. The game clock is at 3:30 now.
Dublin taking advantage of every second on our new clocks Altera has sponsored.
Altera Network.
Altera Network is put up in each end zone here for your Dublin Fighting Irish.
Hand off to Zion Kemp with big hole.
Kemp is gone.
Kemp, he's gone. House call.
House call. Zion Kemp. He takes it all the way on that little inside pitch.
That will be a rehab advantage replay right there, folks.
Great run, great blocking over here on the left side of the Dublin Fighting Irish over here. Barrett Wadley and Jalen Carter. Wadley at 6'2", 250. Carter 5'10", 215. Ty McCray 5'10", 270 in there, and Stuckey 6'3", 330 in there blocking for these guys.
This is exactly what I wanted to see right there. Bad snap.
Bad snap.
And we're having a lot of trouble tonight.
Special teams, we're going to be a problem. We knew that with the inclement weather, with the rain, with the slick balls. We had a couple of good snaps where Potter got them down, and then a couple of really bad miscues. Something we'll work on next week, I'm sure. But with the score 32-9, we'll take a break and have a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
All right, and we're back. John Potter, number 83, going to do a side pooch kick. No, low line drive kick it. It hits an Early County player and bounces into his hands. Almost the potential there for the Irish to recover that play. Number 8, Benjamin Griffin out there doing a good job on that, hustling down and trying to make a play on getting that ball. I think we were trying to kick it along the ground there, and it happened to hit an Early County player really hard right there about the 45-yard line. Griffin hustled down and made a good play on that ball. Irish back on defense here, soundly in the lead here, 32-9 over Blakely County. I think they came in about a 17-point favorite in this opener of the first round of the playoffs. Quarterback there tried to run a little out, slip an end out there in a little out pattern. There was heavy pressure and no receiver in the area where he's trying to throw the ball really.
He faked that to 2 backs, it looked like, and that really slowed down the play. Our defensive line got a lot of pressure on him.
It did not sucker the backs, though, at all.
Our secondary has played extremely, extremely well tonight.
2 sophomores starting back there tonight.
Probably the best game I've seen Dublin secondary play all season, bar none.
Good little catch there from the screen across the middle. Missed tackle.
You gonna run?
And he ran it, 14 ran it down here and ran it out of bounds. Montravius George, senior wide receiver. They've got 3 really good wide receivers on this team. The Dublin defense, as Nelson just said, has pretty much stifled them most of the night here.
This Dublin defense may be getting a little tired now.
That was a good pitch and catch there and run.
This game's out of hand. Probably getting a little lackadaisical.
Back to Caesar, and Romello Height just dumps
Big
him.
tackle by Romello Height. Romello Height sniffed that out all the way.
Our 4-star defensive end.
Who's committed to University of Miami.
Several other schools been in the field house lately knocking on the door, though. Yeah. I've been told after this kid.
Auburn was in here last week looking at him.
6'5", 220. Yeah, there are other D1s in here all over him late in the season.
I know I talked to a coach that was at the Northeast game from Georgia Tech that was looking at him.
Right, 2:08 left in the game. We'll stay with you here. Yeah, I noticed there were some other coaches up at the field house today looking at film on Jaquez Evans, by the way.
Jaquez Evans has a lot of...
He's picked up a lot of interest after those middle 5 games we played. All of those yards he racked up. I think he's between 12th and 15th in the state leading rusher, all classifications.
That's strong right there for
first-year running back. And these guys are in here looking at him actually for defense, and these coaches are showing him the film, and they're saying, man, this kid can play offense too.
Yeah, absolutely. May want to look at him for line or a fullback position.
Early County back out here on a 2nd and long 15.
Do a little.
A double reverse pitch.
We got a flag on the play.
We got a flag
really
on the
good
play.
Tackle. Oh.
JT Wright down here ended up making the tackle, held on to his ankle pretty good.
Really good tackle by JT Wright right there.
Out in open space, all by himself.
I'm guessing this is a flag on Early County for a holding, possibly.
It was in the area of where a holding could be called. There was a motion going back both ways. It could be easily a block in the back or a holding.
Chop block.
Referees wasted no time marking off 15 yards on that play. Irish still out there with a 157 to play, running with that.
Running Drake Walker on and big Jeremy Stuckey off.
I still see we've got Khalil White, Romello Height, Jaquez Evans on that front 3, running a 3-5 now. Good catch.
Really good catch.
Nice throw and catch down there. Arshawn James running side to side with the receiver down there. The ball was just put right on the money. Little outside shoulder catch. Good play, good pitch and catch there.
Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and 8, 3rd and long 9. This Dublin crowd is hollering for the defense to stand up.
Really dedicated Irish fans come out tonight.
Man, you aren't lying. This weather.
Booster Club had a really nice tailgate out for everybody. this afternoon early in the pouring rain, and good crowd showed up.
These are the Irish faithful. The pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Mist really coming hard across the Brookwood side of the stadium down here, coming from Brookwood Road.
Towards the field house.
Toward the field house, you can really see it really blowing across now.
It's a play.
Fine.
Wide open.
Wide open. It's an overthrown.
Wow. Wide open.
They tried to throw it back. They tried to throw it back to the quarterback, Asher White,
really
on
good
that play. The quarterback was open, but it was just a very poor pass there.
Yeah, the wide receiver doesn't typically throw the ball, so he didn't have the best accuracy.
The play was set up well. They had the Irish cornerback fooled there, but it was a terrible pass, so the Irish do take over, 1:38 left. We'll stay with it. We'll stay with you. Be sure to follow us after the game down on the field for the City of Dublin Natural Gas and Dublin Chevrolet Nissan Player of the Game. It will be awarded after the game. After Coach Holmes has his sermon with the kids, we'll give one of our players a very nice award tonight. Dublin out, Mitchell over to center. Looks like Evans again got about 4 yards. Looking across the field here, Early County did bring a good group up here. 4-hour drive from them, probably probably more folks than the Macon schools when they come up here and play. Under a minute to go here. First round state playoff game. Your Dublin Irish are going to walk away here, looks like, with a 32-9 victory.
Bremen won tonight, so Bremen will be coming to the Shamrock Bowl next Friday night.
7:30 kickoff. Tickets will be $10 for that game.
Yes. Irish take a knee. Looks like that will be the last play of the game. The Irish are on top tonight, 32-9 against the Early County Bobcats.
Yes. We'll be back with the Dublin City of Dublin Natural Gas and Dublin Chevy Nissan Player of the Game here down on the field.
Hey, how you doing? Eric Yates, City
I'm good.
Brad Grimes.
I think I'm smelling some gas in my yard out here.
All right, and what area are you smelling at?
Over here in this area, the meter's on that side over there.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the meter and make sure there's not a leak there.
Okay.
Then we'll locate the line out and put down a couple holes just to check on the ground to make sure you don't have a leak. We'll check each corner of your house. If you could, just stay on the porch.
Okay.
If you think you have a gas leak, we're on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Call us at 478-277-5048.
The holidays are a time for giving thanks. At Dublin Nissan, we're thankful every day that you trust us for the right vehicle at the right price.
Now at Dublin Nissan, drive the Sentra SR for as low as $18,835.
New or used, drive home in a new ride for the holidays.
Now at Dublin Nissan, drive the Titan SV with rebates up to $6,500.
Sales, service, and satisfaction. Call, click, or come see us. Dublin Nissan, the only dealer you will ever need.
City of Dublin Natural Gas at Dublin Chevrolet Nissan Player of the Game. We're in the first round of the state playoffs tonight here at the Shamrock Bowl. against a really tough game against the Early County Bobcats. I have with me Yates Evans, number 9, as the Irish player of the game. Yates, we tabulated before we came down tonight 175 yards in a state playoff game. Tell me what that means to you.
I just want to get credit to my offensive line, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have the yards that I had. I had the game that I had, but I want to get them the credit, and I want to thank God for giving me the ability to do it. And I just came out and just balled, because playoff time is a different breed. The Region 1, that's a whole different region. And them boys come out and them boys play hard. And I had to put on my count, and I had to go harder.
Yates, you've always thanked your offensive linemen. You've always praised to your Lord. You've always thanked your family for what they've done for you. 175 yards on offense, but that's not all you did. You had a very good defensive game against a tough Early County offensive team, especially that number 1.
Oh yeah, he was a pretty good running back. I give credit to them, they offensive line. I give credit to their coaches. They had a solid football team. They came out, they played hard, but hardest man will always win the game.
That's right, Donut. Thank you so much. Here's your trophy for the player of the game, and we'll see you next week, I believe, against Bremen here at the Shamrock Bowl.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, sir.